You're just making a draft.
Alright, we got KHB switching to Ryota for this game versus Spotyus, who's playing Tenri. And these are two guys we haven't seen that much of in these opens. I think Tenri is generally considered pretty good, but just not quite up there with like the other high tiers.
Wait, did Ryota just move straight back?
Yeah,
It's
although
when it's Ryota, he'll just chill one to the front.
that actually
Yeah,
might be the play. Ooh, goes for the
Oh,
heal.
well, wait, is that wagon... Can that wagon get out? Oh yeah, but it has to go the long way. Alright, some spicy opening for KHB. We'll see how that plays out. And I mean, the mage is the main capturing thing, so it makes a bit of sense, I guess. And Ryoda's gonna go to the other side?
I mean, maybe KHB was just fed up of like being aggressive, so decided to put their commander in the corner for a couple turns.
I don't think that's what KHB would do.
So anyway, Ryota,
And Kraken, wow, this is all the tech.
Oh, Kraken this early? I guess it's fine. I mean, not really. It's maybe usable, right?
I mean, worst case, you convert it back.
Oh, true, yeah. Golem moment? Yeah.
I mean, you go take down that village, and then you scare Tenri away. Oh, that's actually very scary for Tenri. Can't get grabbed now.
True. But yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how I forgot about it last game. Probably because it's been a while. But yeah. KHB is also good with Ryota. I mean, it's also a very aggressive CO. But I just don't think Ryota is like that good. Not a bad CO, but like he's in top tier. It's like worst Wolfar, right? So at this point,
But I mean, when Wolfar gets banned, you get the Wolfar at home.
Yeah, it's Wolfar at home, but like
I think Ryo's big problem is he's a mid tier in a game with like a bunch of like high tiers. But
yeah, in
like,
competition you want to play the best CO available. And he's never the best CO available.
Yeah, I think he's good on very specific maps as well, but just because like the timing of the tier 1 coming out at a really nice time, but other commanders are just all around stronger. We do have a balance patch coming up though, so I think after that we might see more Ryota, because Ryota isn't a bad commander by any means. He's just like not as good as the people above him.
I think there were like what 3 nerfs in the patch, so it's like it's not enough for Ryota to become really relevant.
Hitting Tenri here.
That looks like a free dog. Unless I'm missing something.
Oh well, I mean it's got Kraken protecting it.
Oh, the Kraken is here too, huh?
Oh, I like Kraken hits maids. It's such a funny walk.
Well, the Harpy can chunk that Kraken for a lot, actually.
Ooh.
Might even be worth it, to be honest.
Yeah. But I really like doing this maneuver where Kraken pops a mage at range. Or threatens the mage and then the mage goes to the other side of the map. Lol. But it only makes sense if you've got like a Harpy of your own or maybe a dragon.
Alright, well, I mean, I'm just gonna run away from that, and I mean, this Kraken is pretty scary, and it's been putting in a lot of work so far.
Yeah, and I guess it's also limited by the terrain, so you might as well fight anywhere else, and then they're just down a unit. Big unit.
Well, not really, because it will go convert to a golem.
Yeah, in like 4 turns.
You can get there in like 2, I think, actually.
Yeah, plus make the golem, plus...
Oh, Spotyus is doing the thing. He's going in the forest to prevent the cuts.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. It's that small little like tactical advantage you can get, so...
Yeah, I mean, especially this is the turn where KHB was going to want to cut, so it's the right timing for it.
Yeah, punishes a
And
little
next
bit.
turn, you're probably gonna decap it. So yeah.
Ryota electing to use a balloon to transport instead of just running.
Yeah, but now they're gonna fight there, and you know, no Kraken. Suddenly you're down a lot of value for no reason.
Well, I mean, besides the knights that are getting picked off in the top left, I think it was fine up until that point.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Was bad.
the Spotyus had no answer to the witch. And the witch answered everything, basically.
I mean,
But now,
Tenri,
like, well, except, like, where the knights went.
Tenri
Which is
answers the witch.
unfortunate.
Right? Tenri is about to get groove, right? Surely.
Yeah, but she didn't have it for, like, a few turns.
The witch is only a real threat now, right? Ooh. Mage is making it to the harpy, but nothing is making it to the dragon. Nice.
Yeah, flagstone protecting the dragon from the witch. Wow, this witch really likes hexing stuff.
Yeah, that was a really nice hex though. Rifle and golem. That's like
Yeah,
a
it's
pretty
not a
good
bad
chunk of
hex.
damage.
Especially like you're weakening stuff right and then moving units in.
Fits with KHB's playstyle.
Yeah.
When you're watching stuff a lot, you don't want any of your units to not be doing something. So if the witch isn't hitting an air unit, it's gotta hack something. I think that's how he views it. So you will rarely see a KHB witch like do nothing.
Oh, Kraken gonna go down.
Dice to a sword of all things, actually. Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean in the river. Oh, because the rifle hit it. Yeah, rifles do pretty well against Kraken. Funnily
I
enough.
think that dragon in the top left just dies though. Ooh, oh, rifle dies too.
Ryota, huh?
Yeah, ooh, getting close to 2-2. Another hex coming out.
Alright, that golem, you know, in 7 turns it's gonna die. You're on a timer.
Also, Ryota, not exactly trapped, never trapped, because he's Ryota and has a bunch of transports with him too, but
Oh, KHB didn't
kinda
go for the
isolated.
dragon. Oh.
Could
Night
he
crit
have
would have
gone
hit
for
the
the
sword.
dragon?
I
Could he
think,
have
I think
gone
there was
for
a
the-
night crit on the sword and then witch would just kill the dragon.
Oh,
Oh, was there a witch?
Yeah, there's a
Moving
witch
the
over on
witch.
the left hand side. Yeah, that was the one
Oh,
that got
oh, I
yoinked.
didn't see that witch.
oh, and
And
now
now
this is a Tenri play going. Oops, you don't have a witch anymore.
Yeah.
although Ryota I think could potentially have tier 2 next turn and just dash across into defend, but
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
this
don't think
golem ate a bunch of hexes, but it's still killing 1 unit every turn, so.
it can die now, probably.
Yeah.
Dog maybe not the unit you want defending your HQ.
It's
again-
fine, it's not gonna die, right?
I think
Oh,
you just
tier
want the
2?
hit for this more than anything.
Alright, hits the golem too.
Okay, good Golem's still not dead.
I told you. In 7 turns.
Oh, good night crit there. I think we're just gonna see the stronghold get slowly overwhelmed by this army.
Dog counters knight.
And just
This golem.
can't even like move the golem to hit from the forest, has to go from
Man, I think you really had to deal with the golem earlier. Now the mages are gonna spam mage heals on it.
I actually really think like not hitting that sword in the dragon earlier is like really cost KHB a lot. It's a rare chance where like they went for like a less aggressive option and it was actually the wrong one.
Also, really nice stats here. Tenri did not go 1 forward from where she ended her turn to kill the dog. or finish off the night because there was a threat of lethal. I didn't calc it, but there might have been something. So like when you're super ahead, no need to be greedy for that +1 unit count. You're gonna win anyway. No reason to risk getting killed so close to victory, right?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
true.
I mean, this fight is hard to read because so much is happening all at once, but Spotyus is definitely winning it eventually.
Yeah, I mean, they just have a bigger chunk of the economy on the map too, so... Although, wow, that village is still on the side
Yeah, I
of
mean,
KHB.
that's what KHB does. You never want to be behind in villages against KHB because then he starts fighting everywhere and you never have the time to take villages back.
Yeah, you can only afford to be behind in villages when you're crashing him. And then after a turn, you're not behind in villages anymore because you've crashed him.
Yeah, are you really behind in villages at that point?
Yeah, I guess. No, but like the fight will only last so little if you're winning. If he's getting his say, you're fighting forever. And then even a tiny bit of advantage will win the game.
KHB's actually like doing pretty well as far as like the trades are going here. It's just a case of
Yeah, but
there's two dragons
mean,
there, and
the units are doing well. There's just not as many of them.
yeah. Oh, and that tank is just
Also,
game.
yeah, the HQ is
Yeah,
extremely
Tenri
bad.
Groove.
Oh yeah. Gonna move this
Wow,
knight.
look at this Tenri Groove. Can never get the HQ without Tenri Groove here.
Yeah.
Incredible. Wow, it's really a showcase of Tenri's strengths.
Yeah, and it felt like Spotyus was just like better as a whole this set.
Yeah. I think
Almost everything.
once the Spotyus stopped like fighting around the Kraken, it was really like Spotyus got in control.
Yeah, although KHB had both lumber mills, like had that one village up at the left as well. I think I'm just gonna repeat this again. Like, I think if they kill the dragon with their witch up at that top left fight, I think that actually changes quite a lot because Tenri still, like, I mean, she just has groove, so like
Very, very different game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would have mattered a lot. Was there a mage there at least to pick that witch off for killing the dragon, or was it like completely free?
I actually don't know. Even if it wasn't, I think you still go for that because the knight would have also lived.
I mean, you also go for Witch on Dragon, really.
Oh,
when
you
it's
go
a-
for it, but it's very different if it's free and if it isn't. Like if it was completely free, it's from winning to losing for the dragon player, right?
Yeah.
It's immediately dropping the game. But if you can pick off the witch, it's like it's okay. It's a decent chunk of advantage gone, but you're still in it.
Yeah, I think the main thing though was that dragon was just able to do a lot of harass on the left hand side because the witch was the only anti-air. And it got picked off by Tenri, so
And
that was just a big tempo lead for Spotyus. Once the witch went down, they could just do whatever they wanted with the dragon on the top left.
But yeah, this is really interesting. When you're calculating this, you're like, oh, I can kill that sword and then kill his dragon, and you're thinking that's good for me, or you're thinking that's bad for me, depending on what those units killed on previous turn usually. But the calculation completely changes also based on what's gonna hit those units next turn.
Yeah,
Like,
or what those
the
units
f-
are capable of the turn
Yeah.
after, or the multiple turns after, because that dragon stayed alive actually to win the game in the end. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why like Tenri Groove doesn't look impressive in this game, because it's like just picking off a witch. But then the dragon kind of, like, if you look at what the dragon killed after that, basically killed like three or four knights and a few
Yeah.
other units. So
And that dragon would have died for free, so you were just gonna.
yeah, but you know that didn't happen. So
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
well played.
we're just trying to calc here how good it would have been, how much
yeah,
it
yeah.
would have
Evaluate the value.
evaluate the value,
The value was good.
calculate the calculation.
Okay, well, well played to Spotyus. They make it through. That's them qualified. They go up against Mastro next. Which I believe you've already played that set, but I don't want to. I won't spoil the result.
We're not gonna spoil it.
I will. I'll try and
You're not
cover
gonna
that
see it
tomorrow if I
soon.
can. We'll see. But
Yeah.
I look
Tomorrow
forward to
for
seeing
everybody on Twitch and like in 2 or 3 weeks for people on YouTube.
it.
Or
Yeah, 2
something.
weeks probably, something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. This has been a really fun stream. We're gonna exit out of this screen.